Hello and welcome to another installment of our Condemned series. Today we'll be reading about secondary protagonist, Rosa Angel. Lieutenant Angel Rosa is a forensics analyzer who appears in both games. She helps Ethan Thomas to study crime scenes and forensic evidence. She is voiced by Kimberly Colburn in Condemned Criminal Origins and by Angel Parker in Condemned 2 Bloodshot. Background: Rosa works for the Serial Crimes Unit, SCU, branch of the FBI. As a forensics analyzer, she works with Ethan for most of his SKX cases and offers him lab assistance. She can be found in the main SCU building in a lab with full equipment including a CAT scan. She and Ethan work in the greater metro area, and she is very committed in her work of investigation. Condemned Criminal Origins. Ethan only sees Rosa on his mobile phone or cell phone in the early parts of the game, until she tells him to meet her at the city library, which has suffered heavy fire, and is infested with deformed creatures. She is kidnapped by SKX, who then forces her to look up information about the torturer. She is rescued by Ethan, and they access a terminal to find out information about Carl Anderson, and find vital information on his possible whereabouts. Though they are overheard by an eavesdropping Leland Van Horn, aka Serial Killer X, she is seen at the ending of Condemned talking to Ethan in a diner. Condemned 2 Bloodshot. Rosa has had many changes to her body and face. She is slightly slimmer, has longer hair, and altered facial features, making her look less crude. She is featured in person and on Ethan's field kit largely in this sequel, appearing on every level. She first appears when she discovers Ethan lying unconscious on the floor after being knocked out with a brick by a fairy. She tells him to return to the SCU building and provides support through Ethan's field kit throughout the next few levels. She is next seen in person when she discovers him outside the burning doll factory. She brings him back to the SCU building, where she shows him some x-rays of him, and tells him that his vocal cords are missing on the scan. She prompts him to endure another scan, during which he hallucinates that the SCU building is under attack by tar creatures. He is sent to see Director Ike Farrell, and doesn't see Rosa again in person until the city museum, where she tells him to travel to the Black Lake Lodge to find more information on Malcolm Van Horn. After discovering about the Magic Man, Ethan and Rosa go to his theater. She finds him unconscious again after his fight with his alcohol demon. She stays behind as Ethan confronts the Magic Man. Rosa is also present in the last 2 levels on the junk barge. She witnesses firsthand Ethan's sonic powers when he kills an entire murder of crows, and points a gun at him in panic. He protests and she runs away. While in hiding, she phones Ethan when she discovers there are others on the boat. After fighting through the monsters, Ethan kills several metal junkies who have trapped Rosa. After Ethan's leg is impaled, she runs to find help, but Ethan simply continues his mission. At the end, she arrives at the peninsula by a helicopter piloted by Agent LaRue, and rescues Ethan after his showdown with the newly implanted Dorland. And that is all for this video. Hope you enjoy, even though it was rather short.